Hey Green Beans, it's JGreen here. Today we're going to go over the results of the Super Mario Maker 2 level making competition. In this competition we made a Kaizo themed level around the propeller suit power up in the Super Mario 3D World theme in the sky background. So we decided to switch it up a bit, like how the voting will work. So this time we did like a vote for like the thumbnail and then like the level name, gameplay and aesthetics. So aesthetics like decoration, and like we did separate votes out of 10 for each of them, and then for each category we found the average by dividing it by the number of players and then adding up all the averages to get the overall average score. So this is Harry's level here. He got a score of 5.06 out of 10. His level is called Suits and Spikes, and it's a short level where there's like a propeller suit and there's like you have to go through like a short spike section. It is quite a short level. There's also piranha plants you have to avoid.
So this is idlse level Suits and Spikes, and it's quite a short level where you just have to jump on piranha plants to get to the end. And yeah,
so that level we just saw got a rating of 5.25 for thumbnail, 7.25 for level name, 4.75 for gameplay, 3 for aesthetics, and this next level is called Goomba Consumerism by SSR, and it got an average score of 6 out of 10. It got 3.75 for thumbnail, 7.25 for level name, 7 for gameplay, and 6 for aesthetics. This level, you have to avoid Goomba masks, and you have to do very interesting movement with the propeller suit. There's sections where you have to like go boost up and then quickly boost down after you've boosted, and there's also a cool precision bit. I'll explain more while we're seeing the level, but yeah, this is the level.
at the start you actually have to boost into a slope and then jump off a piranha plant as you saw there. Then you have to scooch through the Goomba masks, wall jump down, ground pound so you don't hit yourself, and then you have to time your flies perfectly there, and then you have to go down avoiding the Goomba mask. Barely make it up here. You have to pause buffer to align yourself in between the spiking and the Goomba mask. And then here, this is the bit I was on about, you have to like fly and then cancel your fly to immediately go back down. And then here is just testing your timing. Obviously I messed it up there, but you're supposed to time your flies perfectly to get to the end, and then you have to slowly fall down to get to the flagpole at the end. It's a very good level in my opinion.
So this is JJ's The Killer's level, SpikeWomZo. It got an average score of 6.0625 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for the thumbnail, 8 out of 10 for the level name, 7.25 for gameplay, 4 for aesthetics. So at the start, there's like a section where you have to like move the fonts in like a certain position to get by, and then you have to like, it's not actually intended, but you basically use one of the fonts to like get enough momentum to barely make it to the next section. And I won't say much more about the level, I'll say it more when I talk over it, but there's then like a bunch of like 10, 30 and 50 coin challenges throughout the level.
So this level is actually my favourite level in the entire competition. At the start you got to kill piranha plants before you can do anything, and then at the left there's a hidden 10 coin. You gotta go by the font to get to it, and then here you wanna lure the vertical font away and then take the horizontal font back to the right, and then when it goes to the right, that gives you enough momentum to basically get to the next section. What you're actually supposed to do is run from the start and like get momentum using that, but you can also do it like that. And then here I'm luring fonts away to get up because James thought it'd be funny to troll you. And then there's a 30 coin here. The 30 coin challenges in this level are really fun. And then James didn't realise you can actually cheese this level by doing what I'm here doing right now and just like letting that thump destroy those blocks, jumping on this thump, and then getting in that pipe. I will show the bit I skipped after this. And then you go in that door that you can't see because I recorded the thing weirdly. And then you've got to go low enough so you don't bash your head on the spikes, and then get to the end. Firstly, getting the 50 coin in the corner. James said that was the hardest coin in the entire level. The hardest one is the 30 coin, in my opinion, which you will see in a second. So again, you're just lowering the thumps away, and then at the bottom, I think you just saw it on screen there, there's a 30 coin. You have to lure the thumps away, but you have to make sure not to lure too many away, because you need the thumps to get up, because as you can see, there's arrows going diagonally down, which indicates that you need to go down, but you need to also like have enough thumps to like jump off, if that makes sense. And then you've got to purposely damage on the icicle, quickly get the other propeller suit before it disappears, and then get by this section by flying up with the propeller suit and jumping off the bullet bills. Now this section here, it is fun. However, I will say it is a bit annoying having to wait here. That's the only critique I have about the level, is the fact that you have to wait here. But the section here, you have to be careful with your movement, because you're supposed to get a key without taking damage on the spikes. However, if you do take damage on the spikes, it is possible to make it to the end, as you can see in this clip. And at the top, if you do keep the propeller, what you're supposed to do is get the key, go back, go up by flying up, and then there's a warp box, in case you don't want to wait, like for the bullet bills to destroy the blocks. And the bullet bills have destroyed enough blocks for me to get the key. I'm just waiting for them to destroy a bit more, because I still have to wait for them to destroy more for the next section anyway. And these jumps here are a lot tighter than they look. As you can see, I tried to go back and go back up, but I missed it. It's easy if you don't have the propeller, because you can do small jumps into a... I don't know what you call it in 3D world, but like the mid-air spin thing, where you like do a twirl. I think it's called something different in this. And then you're supposed to jump off. I think you're supposed to jump off the middle bullet bill without bashing your head, but you can actually just do what I just did right there, make it to that. And then you got to be very careful with your movement to get a wall jump. And then here you won't actually jump, because otherwise you'll just hit the icicle, and then you just go into the door and get to the end. You're probably thinking, like, why did it work to the end? But obviously, I already showed you the section after that. This is my level. Propeller suit go brrrrrrr, because that's the noise they make. I don't know, I thought it was funny. It got an average overall score of 6.625 out of 10. The thumbnail got 6.25 out of 10. The level name got 6 out of 10. Gameplay got 8.25 out of 10. Aesthetics got 6 out of 10. So this level is... I'm surprised no one else did this, but it's basically a mix of the propeller suit combined with the cat suit. So I was thinking of doing like cat dives, but I couldn't figure out a way to incorporate it properly. So I did like sections where you had to like do the cat climb thing, where you like go up the wall and then like wall jump into like a fly, and like you'll see. I think it's quite cool. So I thought this level would be the longest level in the competition, but James is the longest by a mile. As you can see, you do like the cat climb thing at the start, and then wall jump, propeller boost up, and then you have to go down this section by avoiding the spikes. And then bash your head on the wall, making sure not to hit the spikes there to get to the door, and then wall jump off the like invisible pipe thing into a Goomba. And then short little section where you have to like quickly wall jump off the thump into a propeller boost into a climb. The reason why there's super bells there is because this was originally supposed to be like a level of checkpoints, but I realised that the entire level could be cheesed by just like damage boosting on Spike, so I decided to make it a beat the level without taking damage level. And then here you jump up onto a piranha plant. You have to delay a bit there to actually make it up. Then you have to use the twister to get up here onto the bullet bill, off the Koopa into the pipe, do the wall jump thing you did before to get to the thump, and then wall climb up here. And then this section here is really tight. You have to get off the spring there. You have to jump instantly there, because otherwise you'll do your wall climb into the spike. And then you have to make it to the Koopa there. I didn't realise that you had an extra fly there, so you can just cheese the end. But that's my level. I hope you guys liked it.
So if you haven't noticed already, I've been doing these levels in like order of like first to last place. And this next level by Hooray, called Propeller Party, won the competition. It got an average overall score of 7.4375 out of 10. And it got an average score of 5.75 for the thumbnail, 6.5 for the level name, 8.25 for the gameplay, and 9.25 for the aesthetics. I'm gonna be honest, Hooray was the only one who really focused on the aesthetics, but it's hard to make a level that's fun to play while also making it aesthetically pleasing. But I really like how he had cloud blocks, donut blocks, and brick blocks scattered throughout the level. It made an interesting colourful aesthetic. And this level is more of a basic level. It's more of a Kaizo light level. By the way, when I say basic, I mean it in a good way. But it's basically a Kaizo light level, and in my opinion it feels like a tutorial level for people who aren't experienced with the propeller suit, while also making it challenging at the same time.
So again, it's another level like SSRs that makes use of the Goomba masks, where you have to avoid the Goomba mask to get through the level. And then here, this is the hardest trick in the level. You have to do kind of a shell jump off a Koopa Trooper skull emoji. And then here you can actually cheese it by just wall jumping at the side. This is the only level, I'm pretty sure, that makes use of the tech where there's propellers in the air, propeller suits in the air, and you have to jump off them in the air. And that's the whole level. But as you can see, by this aesthetic at the end, it is really cool.
So yeah, I really like Hooray's level, how simple it is and how fun it is for casual players, while also being fun for more experienced players. But that marks the end of this competition, guys. Thank you everybody for taking part in it. I hope everyone had a blast, and I hope some of you people who are watching would be interested. The Discord server will be in the description, as well as the Google document and other information. And next competition will be a boss rush themed level. We'll decide the level specifications later on. This will be in 8 weeks' time. And thank you everybody for watching.